nice is the sun in the background. Okay, so I felt guided to record a channeled message. I was feeling into if it needs to be oracle or tarot, but I just got a feeling it's just meant to be me talking, and it's more, I feel like this message is more about quiet, being in hermit, nervous system regulation. So today at work, I found myself becoming, overstimulated, and I needed to exit and I needed to go and do my nervous system regulation techniques. And I'll take you through what that looks like, but I feel like it's too dark. Hold on. There we go. I look really tired because I feel really tired. My hair needs a wash. It's so messy and crazy, but that's not what this is about. That's not what showing up authentically means. Being out of control, as in allowing yourself to fully be seen, allowing yourself to fully be witnessed. And being witnessed when there is no masking, when there is no heart armor or guards up, is when we are our most magnetic. This is the bedroom. I'm in the bedroom. And I do own other clothes. I know that most of my videos have been me in my beautiful spell. Mermaid, I think it's called Mermaid Cove something. Anyway, this is like my favorite piece right now from Spell and the Gypsy Collective. But whenever I get home from work, or I've had a really higher supports needs day, being ADHD, so for those who are just coming across this channel, my video for the first time, I'm Liv. I am ADHD, so I'm autistic and I'm an ADHDer as well. My content is focusing on authenticity and connecting to the heart. I'm an artist, I'm an actor, I'm a deep thinker, a deep feeler, and this is what my energy is about. This is what my life is about, and this is what I want my channel to be about. And because I set the intention whenever I open up the energy to record is to connect with whoever is on the other side, whoever is here. Everything is energy, and I truly do believe that my videos are magic because they have power, and I trust that the universe, the algorithm, finds an energy that would benefit from receiving what these space holding sessions, really, this is what I'm doing. It's I'm connecting to my inner truth, and I'm connecting to a higher truth as well through these messages. And it's basically like I'm being a mirror. I'm being a reflection for you, the viewer. I'm feeling guided to grab this pillow and just like hug the pillow for some extra support, because I needed extra support today. I am feeling a bit disjointed in my thought processing, in my energy, in my relating. It's a common, if you're ADHD, if you're neurodivergent, you get it, you understand. Yeah, I overexerted myself today, for sure. And so I need just extra comfort right now, and that is completely okay. I love my brain. I love my body. Being ADHD is a gift. It's a gift. Even in the most difficult moments, it's a gift. Maybe you found this video because you're feeling like me. And the universe is connecting you in with me to show that, yeah, you're not alone. And it's okay to be overwhelmed and exhausted. How pretty is that sunset? I might do a little show and tell of this space. Anyway, I'm kind of feeling like it's about being quiet now. And I feel like you need quiet. It's time to reconnect to your body, to your heart, to regulating your nervous system. Whoever's watching this, I feel. So I'm in this tiny house in the bush, and this is the view from the bed. I do have a tripod, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet, and I don't know how to set it up because it's a bit technical. So I'm using a pillow, literally, as my tripod right now. I feel it's just the moment calls to be still and to be quiet. Maybe in the background you can hear the wind flowing through the trees. You can hear the house settling after a hot day here in Australia. Maybe you can hear birds. There's also a little creek in that direction, so maybe you can hear that. The quiet, being in a peaceful sanctuary, is so important for me. Since I was diagnosed, which was last year, I noticed such a huge difference when I am in a very chaotic, noisy living space compared to a quiet, soulful, grounding space. And I never really noticed that before until I was diagnosed. How I function to the best of my ability, as a person, as an artist, as a lover, as a friend, I flourish when wherever I'm living, wherever I'm staying, is quiet. I hate the news. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. And I really don't hate anything or anyone. But for me, the news, because of the noise, and it's designed so that it consumes you, it's designed so that it keeps your nervous system heightened, it keeps you in an alert state. And because I'm so perceptive of colors and light and sounds and tastes, it's a fully immersive experience. Okay, so I'm hearing, acknowledge the excess noise and minimize it or eliminate it as much as you can. Because definitely if you're connecting with my videos, then, oh, I just saw 11:51 on the timer. Yeah, I just heard you're a sensitive soul like me, and we need our quiet. We need stillness. We need stillness. We need time to be in nature. We need to put ourselves first when it comes to our nervous systems, our bodies, our hypersensitivities. Because when you look after yourself, and you're clocking where you're at mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, when you're pouring into yourself, you make your cup overfloweth. And when your cup is overfloweth, you can be there for other people. You can extend that energy outwards. You can be the best version of yourself, but not from an empty cup. So I just felt like saying that. You have every right to feel safe and regulated in your body, in your being. I have a feeling that we're just meant to enjoy the sunset together right now. This is a time for you to just relax and connect into the energy where I am. Because really, videos are timestamps. They're a moment in time. They're a timeline that you can choose to experience or not experience. So I want to see if you can you feel the sun on your skin? Can you feel the breeze? Can you smell the bush from here? Can you connect to the farthest tree that you can see? Our connection to nature is connection to ourselves, because we are so similar to nature. We are cyclical, 1555 on the timer. So it's all about change. 555 represents change. What positive things in your life can you change so that you feel more in your body, that you feel more connected to nature? So Spirit is showing me that when we're in the workforce, especially when we're in the city, we're picking up on the collective consciousness of that collective of people. Usually it's a 9 to 5 hustle kind of an energy. The brain is always on, there's always something to think about, there's always something. It's like very go, 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 masculine energy, action, forward movement. I'm seeing, ace of, no, I wasn't meant to say ace, eight of wands in my mind's eye. Maybe you've been finding yourself in a grind. Maybe you're working yourself too hard. Maybe you're planning on making a trip to nature, the bush. But the thing is that you can access this quiet, this stillness, this presence without physically leaving to go and experience it. We have this ability inside us at all times. But we forget that even with our imaginations, if we're feeling stressed, if we're overwhelmed, if we are neurodivergent and we're almost slipping into that 9 to 5 frequency, but then remembering that we don't fit that 9 to 5 hustle, grind culture, because from my personal experience, I can't exist in that world. And for me, I know I'm meant to be an entrepreneur, and I'm aligning with that energy, that frequency, because I choose the most joyful expression, the most joyful way of attracting money. So that could be a message for someone. Yeah, I'm just feeling like the stillness is enough. Connecting with me and being here is so nice, is enough. I know life can be a lot. I'm hearing there are endings and beginnings and beginnings and endings. So maybe something's been going on in your life and you have felt that you need to get away, that you need to be fully immersed in nature and do a digital detox, or I just heard friendship detox. I'm hearing and I'm feeling like for some of you, there's a friend or a couple of friends who you know aren't good for you because they make your nervous system feel a certain way, but because there's so much history, because they've seen you go through everything, then there's almost like an attachment or a codependency around the way that they see you. But you've grown and you've changed, you've quantum leaped, and not everyone can meet you at the level that you are vibrating at. And it's not personal, it's vibrational. Just let them leave. Just let them leave naturally. Okay, that was a message for someone. I just wanna... I feel like that's the magic of this video, is just being present and acknowledging the beautiful small things that make life so beautiful, like being grateful for the sun warming our skin and making everything grow, and if we didn't have the sun, we wouldn't be here. And something I think about too is that 2, 2, 2. Oh, okay, so I saw 2, 2, 2, and then I saw 2, 2, 2, 2. It's all about partnership. So the sun exists for us. The sun exists for us and nature and animals. The sun's main job role is to help us flourish. Isn't that interesting? Like, the sun is running on its own energy. No one has to turn the sun on. No one has to turn the sun off. No one has the job of putting the moon on. Isn't that just fascinating that we go to bed expecting that the sun is going to come the next day? Like, it's just, I don't know what Spirit is trying to say with this analogy, but dependent, cyclical. But like, what a gift that is, right? The wind. Like, we are not in control of any of that. The only thing we are in control of is ourselves, and how we show up, and how we react, how we take action. I'm getting the feeling, I'm hearing time, the sun, the moon continues on anyway. Where are you focusing your energy? It's almost like they're saying, start the project, do the project, do the things that you want to do, because time is going to, well, time, right? Clock time is going to keep clicking and clicking. ticking on, because our experience here is finite. Our experience here is temporary. We're all going to die. And I say that with so much love and accountability and just truth, because it is true. I felt like it got really serious there. Okay, so what they're showing me is, let the idea, the concept of death be your greatest motivator, not from fear, but from love, from a space of love, from a space of gratitude, because this whole lived experience is temporary. Make your time count. Make your time count. Yeah, because I didn't know what was going to come through for this message, but I love that it's gone from one thing to another, and that's the beauty of life, right? It's art. We are in this most magnificent play. And the different chapters of our lives are the different acts in the play, and it's just such a gift. Such a gift to just observe and be aware. I'm human. I'm a soul having this temporary, wild, exquisite, insane experience on this giant rock that is shooting through space. Right. I feel guided to just pick you up and just kind of show you. Let's see if I can. Because it's like you're here with me, right? It's like we're hanging out. And it's such a comfy bed. Oh, don't mind the mess, but we're here. We are together, connected in this moment. And that's what life is all about. Connection. Empathy. I want to show you, I'm going to turn it around. The colours, look at the colours. My favourite time of the year. Well, it's not summer anymore here in Australia, but it's still going to be quite hot for a couple of weeks. But I absolutely love the golden light in the afternoon in summer. There's just something, well, you know, we're a couple of days into autumn here, but just a little thing. And when we're in the energy of gratitude, we shift our frequency. Love and gratitude are the highest frequencies that they've been able to isolate. Sorry, just one Okay, that was meant to happen. So I feel like the energy went from quiet to be conscious of your humanness, your mortality. Once you filled up your cupeth and you're feeling overfloweth, take action. It's a balance. We need to feel, like the energy feels so different now. I hope that made sense. When I've had a higher supports needs day and I've gone into, it was almost meltdown. So I almost went into non-verbals. Wasn't able to talk, but I managed to get out of the over-stimulating area. So, but whenever that happens, sometimes I'm not sure if I'm talking coherently, and I know it's a thing with just being neurospicy. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I hope you felt the energy and something resonated for you. Or maybe you were just needing someone to hang out with. One more little close up on the colours here. I'll try and 30 to 23 on the timer, so that could be significant. I just want to so you can really get an understanding of the depth of colours and landscape here. Okay. Hopefully this brought you some magic, stillness, reflection, inner compassion, grounding. Okay. I'll see you in the next.